Hello, happy Wednesday. Welcome to your All Signs Tarot. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, thank you for being here. If you're an OG, hello. Make sure to come in, say hi, tell me your sign, tell me where you're from. I love to get the energy from the collective. This is All Signs Tarot. Who's coming towards you right now and their energy and any characteristics or anything I can get per each sign. Also, for each zodiac sign, I do a rundown of Aries through Pisces. Today, I will be getting a yes or no for you if they're coming towards you right now, and also a message. Maybe what they're thinking or what their next actions may be. All right. So, hello, Angel, Fly Chai, Lisa. What's up, Empress Royale? I love that you guys are all hanging out here already. What's up with you guys? And how's everybody doing? FG, hello. Gemini, Sun, Scorpio, Moon, and Cancer rising. All right. You get some water there. All right. So I usually start Aries off at 222. And so I'm just going to say, if you say happy birthday to Cancer, you can win a personal reading. We did have the winner announced. I haven't heard yet. Cheryl L. Batty, 2410. So I will post a post. I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance yet, but no matter what, if I don't hear from you, I will continue to post. But you can win. Hello, Misty. What's up? And Terry the GG and Jeff, what's up? Rhonda from Boston, girl. All right, I got a sister in the house from Boston as well. Well, around there, my family's from Boston. And I'm in Florida now, too. April, what's up? Got a lot of my members here. So, guys, if you think about it, you can check out my membership. It's really fun over there. And I got a lot of things that I always am doing. All right, Aries. Let's get this started. Aries. All right. Aries, we are looking at who and what's coming towards you. And plus, I'm also going to get some characteristics here for you. And then a yes, no for Aries through Pisces for you. All right. So let's see. Aries. Aries fire. What does Aries need to know right now about who and what's coming towards them in love? All right. So your current energy, look at this, 9 of Cups. You're looking good. You're looking like whatever, just make me happy, right? You just want to be happy. It looks like you're trying to be grateful, be happy for whatever's going on in your life, despite any ups or downs. It looks like you're trying to hang in there. You're wishing for something, wanting something, desiring, and it looks like you're about to be very happy. All right, to get this card right out the gate with your energy, especially in love. And this is the energy you're giving off, remember, too. So, and this is what's attracting people towards you. You're looking good. You have a carefree attitude. You seem very grateful everywhere you go. People may notice that about you. Just like, wow, you have a great attitude, great personality, and you give off a great loving vibe, right? So you are attracting in this kind of energy. Now, in my readings, when I say these things and you say, it doesn't resonate, I'm in a pissy mood. This is saying, Spirit saying, well, hey, maybe think about what I just said. Maybe that's why you're pissing people off around you. You know what I'm saying? So what is the energy around you, the challenge or what's coming towards you? I see the Ace of Wands. So you have this, I can see why you might be very happy here soon. It looks as though an offer, being inspired by something somebody says, does, or offers you. So this could be new passion, a passionate, idea, celebrating a win. Maybe somebody likes your idea or likes your offer. But this is a new energy. It's a fresh start energy. So it tells me that you are embarking on a new cycle. you're about to get something started and something that feels really good. So you may be starting a relationship, or, you know, and for some of you, like I said, because it's what's coming towards you too, anyways, in general. This is the energy, so it might be a good time to really spark some conversation or tell somebody about what it is you're thinking about. All right, the energy or who's coming towards you. We have the Eight of Swords, right? So, and we have the Four of Pentacles. All right, so you got somebody here kind of hanging on, wondering what to say to you. You know, they're kind of flip-flopping around. And it can be somebody who's kind of tight with their energy. So you may be kind of, or have been questioning, or, you know, may question this energy because you're like, you're giving off this vibe and somebody's catching it. They're liking it, but they've got a different energy than you. Seems like somebody here that questions everything that they think, maybe even doubts themselves. If they're looking at you with this energy, they might be saying, but what if, you know, what do I have to give? So you got this person or people coming, or an energy coming towards you. They're giving off this sort of less than high vibe, giving off a stuck in their ways or trying to control their energy because they don't want you to know what they're thinking. Or that if they have any insecurities or doubts about a response that you may give to them, they are over here, you know, like, I don't want to say the wrong thing, is kind of what I'm getting. But this person feels as though they are invested already in this connection. Like there has been a couple times or many times you guys have talked or been together. You know, they have a connection with you. It feels like we've already sort of established a foundation. So that is how, you know, we're going to kind of get into how you'll know, or this person that's coming towards you. It feels like there is a connection. There is something that has been established. Whether or not you feel as though it's where you want it to be, that's the question. But all in all, this person can't keep their eye off you because you're looking good. Now, this person may be wondering or questioning whether or not, you know, why are you happy? What's going on with my Aries? Are they talking to somebody else? Or look at how good they look. Maybe they're I'm about to lose them because they're looking so good. So it's sort of questionable. This person here kind of holding on to you, but still holding back their feelings here, you know, and they're watching you. So I have a Taurus energy, a very protective energy, and somebody who's very strong, right? But they're also very strong-willed and very protective. And that kind of makes sense here with this energy that's coming through. Because if a Taurus is worrying, or this person that's coming towards you has some Taurus vibes about them, very earthy, hardworking, very skilled energy. And they're not very loud people. I mean, maybe, you know, everybody can have their moments of being loud, but Tauruses to me are not, they're loud when they need to be. Let's put it that way. But this is somebody here that's got some strength, maybe very stern, very strong, very stoic look about them. That's who's coming towards you. And it could seem like sometimes it feels like it takes forever for this person to make a decision. Or they just think things through too much and they hesitate. So they don't always trust their instincts with this energy that's showing through. They're very protective of you. For some of you, they're very protective of this relationship. And they are very possessive energy with you as well. But it can feel like it's hard to get this person motivated or hard to get this person to move. It's like they've got to feel like they're making the decision. They're in control. All right. So I also got a Pluto energy. So this person can go back and forth from giving off sort of Scorpio vibes and then giving off Taurus vibes. So one minute they could be very, very, also Tauruses are very sensual, very loving towards you, and very romantic. And then they can go into what the hell's going on? Where'd you go? Or it goes deep, or they go distant a little bit and broody. And this is where you're like, what the hell's going on, my person, right? And they may repress their feelings, hold their feelings back. And it's usually afraid to get hurt. That's just what it is, or fear of rejection. All right. And we do have Libra energy here as well coming in for you. So this person pretty much is good with people and situations. So they give off a nice front. They're very talkative at times, and they seem to calm a room down or calm people down. They have a very nice way about them, and they mediate. So there's somebody that you like to talk to, or you get along with. They just seem to be able to balance you out or balance out situations. All right. So for other signs that it could be, I have Aquarius, Cancer. I do have Scorpio, and I have a Gemini. So a very attractive person. You find this person very attractive. All right. And it's very Venusian energy. So you really do feel the vibe, and may have spent or will spend some times. This person likes to spend money on good times, on pleasurable things, things that make them feel, make them look good, feel good. They might even dress nice. All right. So what they want with you is the Empress card. Look at this. They want you. All right. They desire you. This is somebody that, is like, oh shit. So this could be why this person feels a little intimidated by you at times, right? What do they want with you? They want to grow with you. They want to get together with you. This used to always be my great sex. So maybe you guys have great sex together. There is a very sensual, sexual energy coming between the two of you guys. All right. But they seem to want to wine and dine you. All right. And what is the outcome here? The High Priestess. What does Spirit want you to know? The Sun card. All right. So staying positive, right, about this connection. So the outcome here can still be kind of, your person being kind of mysterious. This gives me that Scorpio vibe that was coming off. All right. Where you feel something with this person, but they're not always speaking their truth. All right. So the outcome here looks like it's going to turn out very good between the two of you. I see a child here. So some of you, there could be a child between the two of you, or maybe this is a relationship that you're meant to have a child with. All right. So they may not tell you everything. The silence could still be there, because we do have somebody here that, like I said, is kind of gripping onto their heart. But the Sun card here is telling me that there could be a date, there could be communication, whatever it is you're looking for. Remember, getting your wish here with that Nine of Cups. And the outcome is a big hell yes. So this could be growth, forgiveness, reconciliation, whatever this yes is for you. And I have a Pisces energy, but here's the Empress telling me Taurus and Libra. So that's very strong in your reading, Taurus and Libra. Venus energy, so very Venusian energy. So with this person kind of showing up as an earthy energy as well, Taurus, it doesn't mean that has to be their sign. That's the energy they're giving off. This could be a slow and steady process. And I know, Aries, that you're super like, I'm in the mood, let's go. And you just kind of like want to go, you're fire. All right, this could be where it's just a slow and steady type of relationship, but we're seeing movement, and we're seeing a blessing coming in with this relationship. You have Temperance here at the bottom of the deck. So that's the overall, what you don't see is that things are working out in your favor. It's even Sag energy. But the Temperance card says go with the flow and just see where it takes you. All right, so let's see Aries through Pisces. Now remember, Aries through Pisces is going to be a yes, no quick message about each zodiac sign for you. All right. Oh, have you told your friends about Frankie's tarot? Angel, what am I going to do without you? You got Lisa right there. You got to train. Is Lisa the runner-up? All right, let's see. Aries through Pisces. Aries, you got a yes with an Aries. They they can be pretty quick and sharp with their communication, and we have Uranus energy, so it's unpredictable with them, what they say to you, what they do, and their actions. But I do see honest and truthful communication coming in. Taurus, you've got a maybe, right? You've got this Jupiter energy here. So it seems like, there could be some expansion, but there is some learning here, trying to go with the flow. It looks like they kind of waver back and forth a little bit. Again, it's about being flexible with your Taurus. They may be questioning whether or not you guys can make it work. Are you guys too different? Whatever. But it looks like your Taurus is just juggling a lot with their thoughts, their life, and there is potential for you guys here. It's whether or not you're willing to work with them. We have Gemini. We have a yes with Gemini, all right? So it does seem like success. You feel good together. It seems like you'll have this sense of belonging, completion with them. It's major arcana. We have Cancer, yes with Cancer, and you have Taurus energy with Cancer. So I'm just calling off that sign Taurus because it came through in the reading. So it looks like you guys making plants. Maybe you guys are growing plants together, right? But it does look like you guys are making plans together. Leo, we have a no. We have the Scorpio energy, though, and we have Venus energy. So it's not really telling me that it's not possible. You have the Seven of Cups, but I can see that options are open. So that was Leo. Virgo. All right, we have a no with Virgo right now. It seems like they're just kind of no one's home. They're doing their own thing, going their own way for the time being. So they could be distant from you, maybe ghosting you. Remember, we're just temporary right now. And that's Virgo energy is telling me that Virgo just wants to be by themselves. They're just doing their thing. They might be healing, because there's Chiron energy. Libra's a yes. You got Scorpio energy for Libra. All right, so Libra's a big yes. There seems to be a lot of love for you. Sometimes it can seem very dreamy. It can feel like it's an illusion, but at times it seems like they are really into you. Scorpio is a yes. You got lots of communication coming in with Scorpio and lots of sexual energy too. Some exciting times and maybe going somewhere. Sagittarius is a no. There's more Scorpio energy here. It seems like it just doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. And it might be time to let go. Capricorn, we see a yes. All right, Aries, they got your energy all over them, and there's the Sun card. So a lot of love for you. Leo energy here too. So it seems like staying optimistic. There's that Sun card here with a Capricorn. Aquarius, we have a yes. We see justice coming in. Venus, Libra energy. So a lot of love with an Aquarius. And Pisces, we have more Taurus energy. So we see a yes too. So it looks like it's worth the investment with the Pisces. All right, Taurus, 18. All right, let's go. Happy birthday to Cancer if you want to win a reading. Hello, Trish. All right, Taurus. Who and what's coming towards you? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. All right, what does Taurus need to know about what's coming towards them? All right, Taurus, let's see your current energy. What are you giving off here? Ooh, the Empress card. Taurus is like, I'm giving off the goods. Taurus like, I'm looking good. All right, you've been coming in looking good lately. It looks like you're just kind of seeing where things are going. You're trying to take care. I was about to say, take care of mom, but you are, you're looking good. All right, so remember this card here, Taurus, you might not be feeling this. And so keep your mind open when you come into a tarot read. And spirit messages are also what spirit wants you to embody. All right. And so this can be saying, Taurus, embody your beauty, embody everything about you, because you are giving off a very attractive energy. And the person or energies that are coming towards you are drawn to this. All right. The Empress, just, it does not matter. It's the whole package. So if you're focused in on a pimple, or you think you're 10 pounds overweight, get out of here, because people are not reading that when it comes to you right now. They're looking at you like whatever you've gone through, whatever, like, because the Empress has gone through a lot to get to where she's at, right? She doesn't always just land in this Empress energy. Sometimes she could be born into it, but most of the time it's earned. And it looks as though you've earned where you're at, and you have this way about you that has drawn people in. So you don't really need to do much when you have this Empress energy. Just be you, and don't change anything about yourself unless you feel called, like, hey, I know I need to work on myself, right? Or I need to own who I am, and remember that I am the Empress, right? So you're giving off a very attractive, very sexual energy, and it's drawn people to you. All right, so we see the Hermit card, right? So the challenge that you're up against, right? The Hermit card is you maybe feeling like, all right, well, you're telling me I look really good, but where is everybody at? All right, where's my person? Because it looks like you may have been, distant from somebody, or feel like, somebody you've been thinking about has ghosted you. What's going on? And also, this gives me this energy like you've been on a long road, and you're just waiting for your rewards now. All right, I've been dealing with somebody for quite some time. Where's my rewards? All right, I deserve it. And you do. All right, so that could be what's coming towards you. So let's see the energy coming towards you. And who's coming towards you? What? Whoop. All right, so we've got this energy of expansion coming towards you, some connection, communication, Taurus. But who's coming towards you? We can go with, hey, it's Capricorn, but the devil. All right, so somebody here, very, very obsessive. Maybe they could have an addiction, that they're dealing with. They could be focused way too much on everything that's going on in their energies. They're being pulled in all different directions. I can see this kind of person here that just has a lot of things. They're always moving, they're always going, and they, it looks as though they're serious, or they like talking to you. They're serious about a connection with you. So you have something happening here with this person. So that it looks like you've been working on this. You've either gone with this person a few times, or you've been in a relationship with this person. So the Three of Wands says, maybe for some of you, the past, a couple years or months have been a little bit tough, because somebody may have been dealing with an addiction, right? And or this could be a relationship. Maybe there's been some cheating in the past, or maybe there's a third party going on. And that Devil card can say there's all this stuff that needs to happen, that needs to be cleared out with this energy that's coming through. But it looks like your person needs to clear out the closet, needs to clear out, whatever's going on with them. Now, this can be relocation, this can be nerves, this can be life is changing right now, or this person is constantly worrying where they're going, what's happening next. And, so you just got an energy from this person of, I've got a lot going on here, and I need to make some plans. But you have somebody here that's saying, hey, we're making progress here. We're moving forward here. We've got this. We can do this. I've just got a hiccup, and it's a big one. This dude just won't leave me alone. All right. But it looks as though, if your person's dealing with their shit, it looks like they're trying to deal with their shit, and there's a strong attachment between the two of you, very strong sexual energy between the two of you. But this is what could be causing this. All right. There seems to be a road ahead of you. It's like, we got to you're obviously taking the high road. You're trying to, figure things out, move forward. But, your person may have some stuff that is going on with them. And it could be just they have a slight obsession over you too. All right. So it doesn't have to be, an addiction, but It definitely could be somebody who's cheating. And it's definitely something that needs to be worked through. So let's see your person. How will you know? Let's see any signs, characteristics, any energy between the two of you. Let me see. We have frost moon energy. This person here is definitely trying to evaluate their situation and stepping into their power, but they're being pulled in all kinds of different directions. Um, they may be even reflecting upon, I'm trying to look at what's going on between the two of you. If there's been some sort of distance, this person may be revisiting or trying to reflect upon some of their actions that they did in the past. Like they may be haunted here with this devil card, keep revisiting old stories or things that they've done when they were under the influence, or, some past stuff coming up that this person keeps going over and trying to, maybe an apology is coming in with this person. Maybe I did do something or said something when I was under the influence of something else. It doesn't have to be a drug, right? It could be under the influence of a thought, of a friendship, of another relationship. But it is showing here, I may have messed up. I may have screwed up. So this could be connecting with you to make something up. And look, full moon energy. So we're looking at the full moon Capricorn coming in next. So it could be a Capricorn energy coming towards you with this devil card too. All right. So I am seeing healing and releasing. So you may receive, or this person is going through this clearing during this next week or so. It feels like something's coming up for this person and they're realizing what they want, what they need. And what they want is to connect with you. All right, so I got heavy thoughts on the mind. All right, a mystical void and a magical pull into the unknown and towards you. All right, so there is something heavy about your person that they want to release and to maybe even ask for forgiveness with you. This person is typically very calm, very peaceful, and definitely craves balance. So it could be a Libra energy as well. This person may have been born between July 14th and 28th, September 23rd, 27th, October 3rd, and 17th. We have sun and moon energy. So typically, this person is very happy, very loving, very nurturing. They can also be sometimes moody, emotional, but there is a nice balance with this person, typically. But this devil card really has a pull on them. All right. So that's why you may get a little bit like, what the hell's going on here? This person here is very loving. They seem to be, in the past or when we were together, they seem to be very at ease. 1 minute, they know how to balance their emotions with positivity. But something has got this person with heavy thoughts on their mind, and they may be numbing themselves or have numbed themselves in the past just to avoid their pain. All right. It seems very temporary now because it seems like something's happening here by the full moon that is going to change this between you and your person. And we're seeing the Three of Wands. So we're seeing progress here. There's movement, and this person is serious about the future with you. And I'm going to pull what they want with you. And I see the Five of Cups. So this person really wants to heal whatever's happened in the past. Something's weighing on this person: guilt, shame, depression, sadness, the way they've treated you, separation from you, if they've ghosted you or if they've been distant from you. It could be something like that. All right. So this person wants to make amends with that. All right. They want to be able to heal, the Six of Cups. All right. So the outcome with this is the Four of Wands. Look at that. Three of Wands to Four of Wands. So you are really going through right now, maybe some big final completion. All right. That full moon may culminate finally the truth, and finally getting through this chapter with this person. The Four of Wands is showing me a reunion. It's showing me a homecoming. It's showing me a date that you will remember, put in your scrapbook. This is a anniversary. All right. Any advice from guidance from spirit? Look at this. The Emperor, the Empress. All right. So this is a growing pains and a very strong love relationship. You have the Emperor card. Somebody here might be going through something major that is going to empower them to step into their power. All right. And that came up over here. Somebody stepping into their power. They're evaluating and reflecting on their past so that they can step into their power. And this looks like a very important partnership between you and this person. The overall energy underneath that I didn't show you is the 10 of Pentacles. And that shows me marriage. It shows me long-term commitment potential, especially with this 4 of Wands. All right, you have Aries here too as well. All right. So let's see Aries through Pisces for you. Remember, that's just going to be a yes or no quick message because these are getting long. All right. I have incense burning and it just fell everywhere. All right, Aries through Pisces. Aries, you have a yes with Aries. You got love coming towards you. All right, they're very attracted to you. I see dates, affection. You have moon energy, Scorpio energy. All right, so sometimes this person can hold back their feelings, but there is love for you and messages coming in. Taurus, you have a maybe. All right, so I am seeing karma here, karmic. All right, and it just seems like things are at a standstill. So you have somebody coming back around, and for some of you, you guys may work through whatever the cycle is, whatever the karma is, and for some of you, you may decide that it's too much, you know. So there's always a choice here when you have a maybe, but the maybe is saying, you know, it's in your hands, Taurus, right? When it comes to whatever choice you decide to make. Gemini, we have a no. We have a very strong attraction towards you. Venus energy, there is a romance, love here, but they're keeping their options open, and that might not be good enough for you. They can't seem to make a choice. Cancer, we see a yes. We see unpredictable, right? So, but we do see truth and honest communication coming in with a Cancer. Leo, we see no, they can't seem to figure out which way they want to go. They're asked from their elbow. And I'm kidding, right? So I do see that they just don't always give you an honest answer, and it could be very defensive energy with the Leo. And it seems like it's a fight that just never has an end to it. Virgo, we see yes, we're seeing celebration, a gathering, getting together and celebrating a big win. Libra, we see yes, we see building something together. You have the King of Pentacles, right? Building some sort of security, feeling secure in this relationship with a Libra. That was Libra, right? Yeah, Scorpio, Libra. Scorpio, we got to know, we got a lot of fret, stress, unhappiness, burden, and Marsy energy. So there seems to be a lot of conflict between you and a Scorpio. They got a lot on their mind, but they may be feeling pretty regretful and guilty as well. Sagittarius, we see a yes. We see making plans here for the future, and we got Taurus energy here too. So they really see a future with you. Capricorn, we see yes, we see the Ace of Cups, we see, you know, watery energy, very loving energy, and growth, right? So it looks like they want to talk to you. Capricorn, we're seeing yes, and we have Capricorn energy, Ace of Pentacles, right? So we're seeing an offer. They're definitely wanting to manifest a relationship with you. Aquarius, we have a yes, we have communication coming in. They see the two of you together. And Pisces, we see no. We see Scorpio energy, Pluto energy. It just seems like it doesn't ever go anywhere. You may be ending something, or there could be an unexpected change. All right, let's see Gemini. It takes two to be willing until you understand the law of assumption. I'm getting you guys all worked up for that course. All right, make sure to say happy birthday to Cancer. You want to win a personal reading, Gemini? Let's go. Gemini, let's see who and what's coming towards you in love. All right, Gem, what does Gemini need to know about who and what's coming towards them in love? You got the Seven of Pentacles. I didn't want to show that just yet, but let's see. Your energy, the Moon card. What's going on, Gemini? All right, you kind of, dreaming about certain things, wanting certain things, and then talking yourself out of certain things. You're focusing on details, and then you're late at night, you're laying there going, what did that mean? What did this mean? Looking at your phone, studying things, getting triggered. You know your phone knows what you're thinking. It watches your routines, and it picks up whatever you look at, right? So when it does that, you turn your phone on in the middle of the night, and you get your boyfriend is cheating on you. What should you do? Call this, better me, whatever. You know what I mean? And it's like they know that you're questioning it, and your phone is going to navigate and take you wherever it is you're going, and it's going to control you. It's going to control you. Your emotions. So if you're fretting and you're researching and you're getting all crazy because you're seeing stories, you're gonna create what you think and what you think is real. All right, so focusing on little details right now, especially with this kind of uncertain, foggy energy, because apparently you have an energy of you don't know what the hell you want, and you don't know what's going on in the situation. You don't even, you're questioning things, but you're focusing on what it is you don't want rather than what it is you want at times. And you're giving off this energy also of confusion, and maybe so other people are not going to be able to read your mind. They're not going to be able to understand what's going on. They may even feel like you're all over the place. All right. And you're like, what the hell? But maybe you're not trusting people. You're giving off an energy of not trusting even your friends or your work or situations, or you're thinking that this person doesn't like you, or this friend is talking about you. So there can be an energy of creating your own anxiety in this energy. Delusional, where not crazy delusional, maybe, but it's where you start to get yourself so friggin' worked up that you can't even sleep at night. And yet the moon is over here going, I'm protecting you. I'm definitely here. I want to help you. Everything's changing in your life, and you may not know exactly what's going on, but I am still illuminating, trying to show you the way. I'm still here trying to nurture you and keep you on your path. All right. So you're afraid. You've got to trust more here with this energy. All right, your challenge, all right, the Three of Swords. I can see why. Some of you, in separation, or some of you heartbroken, or been heartbroken in the past. Who hasn't? Right? But it seems as though you may have some fear of being heartbroken again, or some separation anxiety. That is, and if you have separation anxiety going on, and you're texting somebody 24/7 or questioning somebody 24/7, all right, they are going to get this vibration from you like, damn, like you don't even trust me, don't even care about me, you don't even understand me, or you're not even, well, first of all, just trusting me. So your person's going to be like, what the hell, do you even want with me, but maybe you can't trust them. Maybe you can't trust them. So this could be, what are you trying to manifest into your life if you're trying to manifest somebody that you can't trust? All right. So the challenge for you is your heart. All right. Your heart is broken, and you're either wanting something to solidify so that you don't feel this pain anymore. But yet you're also questioning it because it happened. something happened, and you either knew it was going to, or you created it, you started it. All right, but obviously it's hurting you. It's hurting you, and you need some sort of conclusion here. All right, I just went off on Gemini. Wow. The energy coming towards you, the Four of Cups. All right, so maybe your person is not paying attention to you. All right. So it looks like you are dealing with somebody that is avoiding you, or somebody that is acting not interested in you. Somebody here that's not happy with you, or you just keep trying to text somebody, connect with somebody. You're trying to figure out what's going on with them, and they're being non-responsive. All right. The Judgment card is who this is. And let me see any characteristics. Could be a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, but also could be a Scorpio. And we are seeing here somebody doing some sort of review over, what's happened in the relationship, judging the relationship, maybe judging themselves about something that's happened in the past. There does seem to be a blame or a guilt or a shame this person is dealing with. And maybe they're still kind of processing what's happened, between the two of you. All right. It is somebody here that definitely would, is got enough on their mind, their plate, the Judgment card, where they're trying to see their truth. They're trying to work through something right now, which is why they may be avoiding you. You both have major arcana showing up. So there is something here, a big divine lesson. There is still something, a secret or closure that needs to come through in this reading. So your person, all right, very much judging either you, the situation, or judging themselves, and trying to figure out what the best decision is. What should I do? I know maybe I do feel bad or guilty for something I did in the past, but can I make it right? So we have a contemplation over here. Are we able to go back to the way things were? Can we be happy again? All right. And so maybe you're questioning and wondering, when the hell are they going to make a decision already, right? You never know with the Judgment card. All right. You never know with the person here with the Judgment card. We do see a snow moon, so we're seeing this healing energy happening. This kind of gives me, things take time, but we see renewal, embracing the new light. So there is a person here, the soul connection between the two of you it's not completely over, but you can't do anything about the separation right now. It's happening for a reason. And this person may need this time to really figure out what it is they need to learn from this, or what it is they really want. So the more they feel pushed or into this situation, or the more they think about this situation, they don't have enough time to get out of this Four of Cups energy, which is, stuck, feeling depressed about the situation, feeling unhappy, disappointed with the situation, not feeling like they're getting what they need from the situation. They wanted something, but they didn't get it. And we're seeing a renewal though, and some sort of shift may be happening with this person in time. I have this is somebody here that maybe really likes the mystical, fantasy movies, fantasy stuff. I always see the dragon here, and I'm like, Game of Thrones, was that one of your movies? I don't know. But there's evolution through love here is what I'm seeing with this person. So they may be very deep person, a very mysterious person to you. You don't always know what they're up to, and that's why you're feeling deceptive. You feel like I'm trying to figure them out, but I can't as well, because you don't know. This person's not letting you know what they're doing. All right. I am seeing that there was sexual attraction between the two of you. You may have felt like there was an awakening between the two of you. This could have been somebody that triggered an awakening between the two of you, or you both did. All right. So there is evolution, though. There's love with the two of you. And mimosas. I don't know if you guys enjoyed mimosas together. This person may sometimes be very performative. They know how to imitate or act. And it could be a Scorpio energy. I'm trying to get a birth date for you. Let's see if I can get a birth date for you. A birth date for, see, Gemini, I just saw your, all right. So we have somebody who's very confident, determined, and very polite. All right. And very fiery energy too, right? A very disciplined energy. And somebody, you know, and I say disciplined, but also doesn't like authority. All right. They like to be in charge. They don't like anybody to make decisions for them. They could be, it says Sun and Saturn. That's why I'm saying, all right. So January 8th through the 21st, February 1st through the 11th. And they may be in the law or work with the law or may have, just had trouble with the law. All right. So what do they want with you right now? The Chariot card. All right. So it does look as though they're hoping that you guys can continue pick up where you left off and maybe things will get better. It does look like they ponder a return. They're hoping for this, possibly a return. I have Cancer energy. The outcome here, and I got Cancer and a Queen of Cups. So right now I am seeing some healing energy. The outcome of this relationship will be a renewal, will be some healing energy and some expression of love. This person has love for you. This person has deep feelings, but it looks as though right now they're trying to process their feelings for you, and they're doing a review of whatever happened in the situation. So if there was something that broke your heart, this is what's going on. I do have guidance from Spirit, King of Pentacles, which is focus on the future, focus on where things can go. Keep your mind on things take time to work itself out, but it looks like slow and steady, and it looks as though things will come together in the future. All right. And I have the Seven of Pentacles, which is also telling me that you're at a roadblock right now. But this isn't lost. All right. So there's just a turning point between the two of you. You have Cancer Pisces energy showing up in your reading as well. So let's see Aries through Pisces. Yes or no for Aries through Pisces? Good night, Misty. All right. All right. Aries through Pisces. Aries, yes. Three of Cups. You guys celebrating a big win here. Getting together, a party, talking to one another, finally figuring something out. Taurus, maybe it's up to you whether or not you want to do this, right? It looks like you're waiting for them to reach out, but there's potential for them to reach out and making plans with you to move further. Gemini, we have a yes. We have another opportunity coming in. We have the Four of Cups, Gemini. There's that synchronicity in Cancer right there. So we are seeing that the opportunity isn't lost, especially between you and another Gemini. But the moon is there too. So we are seeing maybe overthinking or getting too emotional about it. Cancer, we're seeing yes. So we're seeing there's been a setback, but they're coming in. It's wearing them out more, whatever's going on between the two of you, and they want to make amends. Leo, we see no right now. We have Three of Swords, so we are seeing there's heartbreak. We have Libra energy, and they're still dealing with the upset, the grief, and confused about what to do. Not so sure what to do just yet. Virgo, Judgment card. Yes. All right. Pluto. So home. Yeah, I got homesickness. I love that. Right. Homesickness. They want to come home. All right. There may have been some judgments, quick decisions that were made, some blame. But it looks like they're evaluating and they want a do-over. Libra, yes, Leo energy here with the Libra, and we're seeing very attracted to you, returning and success between the two of you. Scorpio, yes, and you have communication coming in. Sagittarius, we have distant, maybe have ghosted you, but it looks like they're on their own, just being by themselves. Capricorn, we see, yes, we see taking action towards you, right? Very passionate about you. Aquarius, we see no, we see the Hanged Man. We're seeing there's an uncertainty still here, not sure whether to let go or move forward or to do this again. That was Capricorn. Aquarius. That was Sag, Capricorn. Pisces, we see the Devil, we see no. We're seeing that there's just a very strong, unhealthy, toxic energy between you and a Pisces. All right. Cancer. All right. 15. All right. Happy birthday to my Cancers. So many Cancers. Happy birthday, Manzu. Or Munzi. So I don't have my glasses on. Don't forget to say happy birthday to yourself under the video if you want to win a personal reading. There's so many Cancers in here. Happy birthday. All right, let's see. Cancer. So who and what's coming towards Cancers? What does Cancers need to know? All right. All right, let's see your current energy. The Page of Wands. All right, so Cancer, you're giving off a nice vibe. You're giving off a playful vibe. It's my birthday. All right, I just want to have some fun. I can do what I want. Maybe you're waiting on messages, or you're waiting on somebody, but it looks like you're getting out, doing your thing. Just trying to still kind of have fun, to see what's up, being a little bit adventurous, flirty. Are you giving off a flirty attitude? So this is what people are picking up from you, and what's attracting people to you is that you have a very fun, playful energy about you. Remember, if you're here going, no, this is not me, and bah humbug, this is also spirit messages to you saying maybe this is what spirit wants you to tap into, is the Page of Wands, right? So we're seeing here a fun, playful, active, energetic energy, a youthful energy. You may give off a very youthful energy. Somebody's very attracted to that, and they think you're sexy. All right. So what's the challenge? The 10 of Cups. What's headed to, it doesn't always have to be a challenge though, It's like you may have a lot of responsibilities and family responsibilities. But also you're thinking, long-term relationship, maybe you are connecting, you're giving off this very playful, very flirty energy. People are very attracted to you, but are you connecting to people that are, I'm not going to say they're not worthy of a relationship long term, but they're not ready, or they're not looking for it. My pages can be that friends with benefits, can be that, picking up people that are younger than you, wanting to have a sexual connection, have fun, all right? But then you're trying to domesticate a relationship, with that status, which is not impossible, but you may not be giving off the right vibe, the vibe that you're looking for. But that's not necessarily true for everybody, all right? But I am seeing the challenge is you want to be together with somebody. You want to be in a relationship with somebody, and it's not showing up for you just yet. So let's see the energy that's coming towards you and who's coming towards you. We've got the Two of Wands, so you have options coming towards you, all right? We have a Six of Wands coming towards you. So let's take a look at who. All right, the characteristics. It looks like a Leo energy. It can be an Aries, Leo, Sag. All right. And we're looking at somebody who's very popular. We're looking at somebody who's very prideful. We're looking at somebody who gets a lot of attention, very successful. Maybe they work in the public eye. Maybe they're just very active and they are the center of attention. Seems like somebody very confident and very proud. For some of you, it could be somebody who can be arrogant at times. They care a lot about what people think about them. And, so that they're in the spotlight, so they got to put on a show, a performance. It's not a bad thing, but it's a pressure. It's a pressure to be perfect, a pressure to be on top of my game all the time. But this energy is, plans, making plans to connect. Something got started. And I can see that you're waiting here. You're wondering and you're waiting for this person to reach out and connect. You want to be together with them. You're actually, are thinking this person is your one. Right? You're thinking it's your one. They really make you excited when you hear from them. And maybe there's just an energy of over anxiousness with you. Some of you, if you just met this person, it just started, you're already wanting to be married. It's just slow down, right? And it's a joke with cancers, right? You want a first date, and then by the second date, you're getting married, all right? But there could be this, just there's a lot of fire here and there's a lot of passion here, but maybe it's just about slowing down a little bit and seeing where things go. But you're already thinking, family, marriage, and you've got somebody here who may have options or keeps their options open right now, or just, and you're sort of, you're one of them. You're a very important one. They're very attracted to you, but it doesn't feel like this person here yet is ready to make a decision. They need to make a decision. All right. This is not a negative thing. It doesn't feel like too negative. I mean, for you, you might be going, I want to be their one and only. But it looks like, you are at the top here. I do have justice here at the bottom of the deck. So it looks like you're going to get some sort of truth, and underneath that, the high priestess and honest truth and justice coming your way. So this could be finally getting your answer. So let's see what else I can tell you about this person, the connection between the two of you. I do see them returning. I do see them returning your phone call. I do see them returning, making plans or connecting with you to make plans. You may already be talking to this person, but you're just wondering what's next. You're wondering if this person sees a future with you. All right, we got Leo energy. All right. So protect and serve. Maybe they work, maybe they're firemen or they're policemen. They work in the law, military. It could be that as well. Maybe they travel for work here as well. As I am seeing a strong Leo energy, and I got Aries. So you've got strong fire. This person, whether or not they have, their sun is a fire sign, it doesn't matter. They have strong placements in fire or a very strong fiery personality. All right. Marsy, very conflict too. So they can be very athletic, very ambitious, but also can be very challenging at times because they're used to doing things their way, and they like to be right. They like to be the winner. Right. And plus we have Aries and we see somebody fighting for justice. So definitely can be somebody who is a fight, like a law, works in law. All right, soldier energy. But we're seeing fighting for justice, and we're seeing somebody here bringing in justice too, and may fight for you, fight for this connection. All right, I see Cancer energy here too. So we are seeing your energy show up. This person has their eye on you. But if it's a very fiery sign and it's Aries, this is definitely somebody who you need to adapt to the change and maybe lighten up with this person. That could be what causes some stress between you and this person. It says find the humor in the relationship. It says adapt to the change. Aries and Cancer is an energy of a square, like you guys constantly have challenges, so you have to adjust how you approach this situation. There's always differences that you guys can work through. So think of the Five of Wands. So this person may feel like you may take things too serious, or you just need to lighten up your grip a little bit. You may take things to heart or be too sensitive at times. And if you're dealing with an Aries energy or a fire energy, sometimes they say things and they don't realize that, they're just blunt. They don't think, they don't get their feelings hurt as easy. They say, even though I think fire can be more sensitive than water. But it seems here, this person here feels you're more sensitive than they are. You may take things too personal. All right. And I got Mars. There's Mars energy. So very strong fighter energy, very powerful energy. This person could motivate others or be motivational. And they pursue their goals. Their goals come first. So this person is self-centered too. And there's nothing wrong with that. But this person does put themselves first, their priorities first. They go after their goals, their dreams, their work. And that is a mission that comes first. Right. And remember, whatever I say about your person could be what I say is with you. But I can see that the two of you have conflict together. So Mars brings conflict. So you guys constantly butt heads. All right. So what do they want with this connection? What do they want with this connection? We have the King of Swords. So we are seeing justice, clearing something up and speaking the truth. Somebody wants to open up and be honest with you about where things are going, right? They just want, to see they want you to see the bigger picture. All right, is what they're saying. They may be in a different place than you are. Like I said, you're ready for marriage, relationship, family. You want to be together. And this person here looks very ambitious and looks like it's all about them right now. And I do feel it could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that this person here cares about you and wants you to take a look at the bigger picture here, that things may take time and there's sacrifices that may need to be made before you guys get to this 10 of Cups. All right. The outcome is showing 3 of Wands between the two of you. So I can see that you're sort of in this stage of the 2 of Wands to the 3 of Wands, which is showing me that you will receive progress. You guys will take the next step. You guys will connect, make plans. They are serious about you. They want to see where the future goes. But at the same time, this energy here says, we might need to slow down a little bit. All right. It doesn't look like we're running to the altar just yet, or I can give you everything you need just yet. But I can see that, you believe this person is your happily ever after. And the 3 of Wands is telling me you guys are working on the pieces. You're making progress. You guys are moving in the right direction. And you may see some sort of growth. And this is also a movement, relocation type of energy too. So one of you may be relocated. What does Spirit want you to know? Ace of Swords, stay true to your vision. Stay clear-headed. The Ace of Swords is telling me there's communication, justice coming in, the truth coming in, but also see through the illusions, all right, with that Ace of Swords. All right. Justice, Libra energy. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries through Pisces for Cancer. Aries, we see a no right now. We see they're kind of wanting to be alone. They may have ghosted you. They're doing their own thing. They just want solitude and quiet time. Taurus, we see yes. We see the 6 of Wands. So we're seeing Taurus is really strong in your reading here for validation, confirmation. All right, so they do want your attention. We're seeing expansion and luck around you and a Taurus. We see Gemini. We're seeing, yes, a truth being revealed with a Gemini. Cancer, you have yes, and you have the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands was your outcome card in your reading. So for some of you, this is clear validation. Aries energy here too, and the sun energy. So we're seeing positivity. Stay focused on the future. Stay focused on a positive outcome with you and another Cancer, especially. Leo, we're seeing maybe, all right? It's just about being flexible. There's a lot going on. Your Leo's juggling, dealing with life. And we're seeing possible making plans here in the future. We have Virgo. We're seeing, yes, a Virgo's got love coming your way. All right, they're in love with you. It seems new. It seems that they just want to connect, talk to you. That's Virgo. Libra, we have maybe, but the Seven of Swords. Are they being honest with you? So maybe they're going to come clean with you. There could be some trickery here, some lies in the past. But we did have the Justice card, so maybe Libra's going to bring you some sort of justice, the truth. Scorpio, yes, we have Venus energy. Scorpio's got their eye on you. They're, wanting a relationship with you. Sagittarius, you have yes, and you got Sag energy here. Mars energy, so it's like Sag initiating. But we do have Mars, and Mars talks about conflict and lightening things up here a little bit. All right, but we see we're seeing them come in pretty fast and flirty. Capricorn, we see a yes, we see the 10 of Cups. So Capricorn, maybe you're happily ever after. We're seeing Mars energy here too, though, so it can be there's some conflicts, some power struggles between you and a Capricorn when it comes to long-term relationship. But the 10 of Cups says you'll figure it out. Aquarius, we have a yes, and we have the Star card, and we have Aquarius energy. So Aquarius is very unpredictable, but it looks like you guys not losing faith in this connection, and there's a renewal coming in. Pisces, we have yes, and we have slow and steady and building stability. So it looks like you guys are better in the relationship, working on the relationship. All right. Hello. It's Leo time. Where's my Leo? Don't forget to say happy birthday to Cancer. Angela, hello. Sarah, hello. Taja, hello. All right, Leo. What does Leo need to know about who and what's coming towards them in love? All right, your current energy in love. You got the Justice card. All right, so you're seeking some sort of honesty, be truthful. You could be, some of you could be dealing with a marriage. You could be dealing with, an imbalance in your relationships, and you're just wanting a balance in relationship. Feeling like maybe somebody has to make something up to you. So let's see, look at the Three of Cups. Reconciliation. You don't seem very happy. Maybe in your marriage, something with your marriage. And if you're not married, it's the person that you want to be together with. The energy you're giving off, though, is this Justice card. And it feels like there's an energy of you just always feel you know, you're making yourself unhappy here. It seems like you feel like something's wrong. Like everything's just, I just think you need to have some fun. I think you need to get out and have some fun. All right. You may be focusing too much on work. You may be focusing too much on um, just feeling like nothing's in balance for you. Nothing's fair. Right. And maybe other people are having fun and maybe you're not and you have to work harder. I don't know. But to me, it just looks like your challenge is socializing, having a good time and having fun. Right. This could be you're working too much, focusing on, you know, what needs to get done, you know, playtime, you know, friends, connecting with the ones you love, who love you. Because it doesn't look like, it looks like you're unhappy, but you may think that you're, you know, happy. Now, this is the energy you're giving off. So it could be a serious kind of, you know, like energy and not realizing it. So let's see your person. We got the Ten of Swords. The energy coming towards you. Your person, Page of Cups. Your person loves you but feels like this could even be an apology coming towards you. You're seeking justice, and the Ten of Swords is telling me that your person wants to bring it to you. They want to make you happy. But I get the feeling that now it's going to switch a little bit because it's not going to manifest, it's not going to resonate with everybody. The Ten of Swords kind of, this is the energy coming towards you. It's somebody here that with the Page of Cups, you know, really wants to love you, really wants to be open with you, but they may feel like nothing they say or do is going to make you happy. Like they don't know how to, or if they can, make it right for you. So, you know, this could be a question of sometimes it's not about being right, it's about doing what's right, you know? And this person may feel like they don't even know what to do to make it right. They got kind of a, you can't get mad at an infant. And so if your person, the Page of Cups is somebody that's showing up as a page, it's just that they haven't evolved emotionally yet and don't really understand exactly what really is going on. So they may have hurt you, yes, but they may apologize, but it just seems like I don't know what else to do or what I'm doing wrong or what I can do to fix this. And so I think the question here, the energy with you, Leo, is whether or not you'll accept their apology and will that be good enough? Or, you know, and this could be switched, but it's, um, it's whether or not you're willing to give it another go. And if you are, can you find closure or justice? Now, what I mean by that is, yes, you may be right, but there's no way this person can fix that. So where can you find, sometimes the law is not fair. Sometimes there's just no justice to be served, you know, it just is what it is. And so this may be, you're never going to get fully exactly what you want. And it could be blocking your happiness and your reconciliation with this person. So let's take a look at this person. Let's tell me more about this person who's coming towards you. I mean, look who looks more mature. You know, you got this one, you got this one. And it's not a bad thing. It's just that there is definitely a growth difference. All right, so let's see the characteristics or signs or the energy between the two of you or situation for this person. All right. Look, I just got this like improvement right here. This person wants to improve for you. Very emotional, right? And it's like, I want to know, I want to do, I want to be able to satisfy you. I want to be able to make you happy. And you got a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. And I'm seeing Jupiter energy too. So it could be a Sag or Pisces. All right. And we're seeing growth, truth, justice, wisdom. So your person really, it seems like in this reading that this person here is really trying to figure out how to make something right to you so that they don't lose this opportunity with you. Now, they don't want to divorce, they don't want to break up, they don't want to lose you or chance with you if that's the case. They don't want to lose a chance with you. All right, and I'm getting an earthy energy as well. And very motherly energy as well too. So there could have been a mother that was involved or a third party, which could have been family, especially with this Three of Cups. It could have been a friend, somebody that calls family. There could be somebody else that's constantly getting involved in the situation. They may have listened to their friends or hung out or, there just seems to be somebody that may have been getting in the way. But this is also a very Empressy energy. And it seems like this person sees you as the Empress, sees you as somebody that they can grow with, very attractive, but they also see you as very loving and very nurturing. Now, the connection between the two of you is, though, if you are a mother archetype, if you are the type that is older, or you're the one that's older or more mature or more grounded, all right, your person is showing up as a page again. So this is showing that there is a maturity difference between you and this person. All right, and you may be the more grounded one. All right, let's see if I can get a date for you. Here we go. Isis, I love Isis. So I am seeing Earth here too as well, and Uranus. This person is very unpredictable. So 1 minute, it could seem like everything's fine. Next minute, things get turned. And Moon too. So very emotional. This person can also, it's all about the emotions again too. It just seems like there could be some immaturity mixed in with some, moments of maturity. March 11th through the 31st. October 18th through the 29th, and December 19th through the 31st is important dates or their birthday. This person is normally very creative, fun-loving, and straightforward. So this is what you're drawn to about this person, or what you were drawn to this person. And it also could be that's what they're drawn to you. You're very creative, fun-loving, and straightforward as well. All right, so there is a strong attraction between the two of you. Right? Very protective of you as well. Let's see what they want though right now. And we're seeing the Six of Cups. So we are seeing somebody here who is looking at you, looking at your photos, thinking about the memories between the two of you, or thinking about creating some new memories with you. All right. So we're seeing Six of Cups. I want to be with you. All right. I think about you. You're definitely the one that has my heart. You guys feel the same way about each other. All right. The outcome, we see the Three of Swords right now. So if you're in separation with this person right now, it seems like they know they disappointed you. It looks like they want forgiveness, but it seems like this person, like I said, is kind of stuck in this place. Like, I don't know what to do right now. I don't want to be separated. I want to reconcile, but I'm not sure how to make it right. All right. Spirit advice, the Eight of Cups. All right. So you choose. All right. It's what this reading seems to be for some of you that really need to choose whether or not you can find closure with the past. You can be honest with yourself. Can you forgive? And it's going to be like, it's sort of an energetic thing. Like, if you're not being honest with yourself, you cannot hide your truth. You may be able to for the time being, but it will shine through and will show up. And it looks like it has before. It looks like you guys may have tried to reconcile in the past, but when a fight happens or when something gets triggered, you get triggered again, and it happens again, and there's a fight or a separation. So it seems like this person is maybe not trusting that you can really truly forgive them. All right. The high priestess is here at the bottom. So this is really going within and asking yourself, and that's Pisces, Cancer energy. It's really asking yourself whether or not you can forgive this person. So let's see Aries through Pisces. So I would say, just a little bonus here for my Leos, the law of forgiveness. I would say look up the law of forgiveness for those of you that it's a very energetic read that I just did. And so if you're trying to call this person into your life, you want to meditate, use the law of forgiveness, look it up and recite it. I'm telling you, it has worked magic for me. I have done it in the past, and I have manifested or reconciled with somebody in my life after I have done that meditation. The law of forgiveness, the law of karma. All right, Aries through Pisces. Questions are Friday or in membership, Mia. But thanks for asking. Aries, we're seeing yes with an Aries, Ace of Pentacles. Aries, wants to stabilize this relationship, right? Taurus, we're seeing yes, right? Same thing. Taurus is like, I'm invested in you, all right? I want to see where this goes. We have Gemini. We see no with Gemini right now. We're seeing taking a break, meditating, and a little bit of peace and quiet may bring some love to this relationship. Cancer, we're seeing no, all right? We're seeing their hands are tied right now. They're silenced for some reason. They may have their hands tied. It seems like they just feel like they don't know what to do and feeling powerless. Cancer, we see yes, 9 of Cups, right? Jupiter energy. So get in what you wish for. Let's see, Leo. We see yes with you, Leo, 9 of Wands. So you've been through the fire with somebody for quite a few times, all right? The 9 of Wands, I can see here that you're tired, you're stressed out, right? And there just seems like it's been an ongoing battle, but this card is saying don't give up. It's resilience, right? So we are seeing a yes, and we're seeing just been a minor setback, but it looks like this could be the time where you guys pull through, especially with another Leo. Virgo, we're getting no. There is love there, but they can't seem to make a choice. They keep their options open. Libra, we're seeing yes, all right? We're seeing taking action, all right? Wanting to get together, commit to this, work it out, figure it out, all right? Scorpio, we're seeing maybe the Wheel of Fortune, all right? So they just need, there's another cycle coming in, and it's just about making a decision to change, right? You guys going to change. Sagittarius, we have yes, the sun is shining. They're taking initiative, progress, and movement happen with you in Sag. Capricorn is maybe, all right? It's about taking action, juggling a little bit though, trying to figure out how to make it work. All right, so Capricorn, it looks like very promising. Back and forth a little bit, but Aquarius is yes, all right? They're very committed to this and want to build this relationship. And Pisces is a yes, all right? They love you. They want to give you their heart. Ace of Cups. I love you, Leo. I hope you enjoyed that reading. And, oh, JV, I missed you Monday. Thank you. I know it's a lot of you guys work during the day, and I'm not a reader at night. I've tried. I may, after August, try going later on Wednesdays. We'll see. I may try. In the beginning, I used to do 6 o'clock. So I may do Wednesdays at 6. And then the summer, it's summertime too. So I love you guys though. So whatever works. Thank you, JV. All right, Virgo. 124. Leo, of course. All right, Virgo. Oh, calling out the Virgo OCD. Hey, I don't know. Mars and Virgo right now. I've been getting some shit done. All right. I've been getting some stuff. I've been having a hard time sleeping being a Virgo rising. So, um, right. So, if you resonate with the main reading, take that first. If the Aries through Pisces is contradictory, do not take that one. That one is not as, that one's just a bonus. Don't let it get you sad. Virgo, I finally slept in today too. I got some sleep last night. The last 2 nights before that, as a Virgo rising, there was no sleep to be had. And I finally conked out last night. Right? So Virgo, let's see who or what's coming towards you in love. Let's see. Virgo, the moon card. All right. So, like, there's just so much I could say right now because I'm a Virgo rising. And I'm like, this dream card. Pay attention to your dreams over the next month, right? But even, those of you with, like Jeff with Virgo in 12th house and you couldn't sleep either, were you writing down your dreams? All right. So there's a lot about sleep and restlessness energy here too for you. So I'm not projecting Virgo. I just know a lot about Virgo, So let's just say that you may be giving off a confusing energy. You may be giving off an anxious energy. You may be giving off, who else had this? Was it Cancer or Leo? No, it wasn't Leo. Maybe Cancer. You may be giving off this kind of moody energy and all over the place energy. You may not be trusting things. So if you've been having a hard time sleeping, you may be triggered easy. All right. You may be noticing or becoming over anxious over every little detail. All right. With this energy. And this is the energy you're giving off too. So, you may be all over the place a little bit, or just tired, moody, and your person or people around you might be kind of tiptoeing around you. All right. So maybe pour a glass of wine, chill out, but also pay attention to your dreams because you might be having some crazy dreams. And, this could be where it's showing you you're having visions, right? So pay attention to that as well. And very intuitive energy though. So I will say this for you, Virgo, that you may be surprising people by saying things and you're so intuitive right now that people are like, damn, like maybe they just trust you, what you're saying, what you're doing. But I will say this card here also tells me if you feel called to do something, do it. Don't second guess yourself right now as well. Your stress levels are being tested, your OCD levels are being tested, whatever. But it seems like you're being called to action in certain areas of your life, and trust that you're making the right move. Don't read into it right now. That's part of the lesson, is learning to trust spirit more here with this energy. All right, so your challenge, your challenge is you. You're your own challenge right now. All right. The Knight of Pentacles is a Virgo energy. I mean, you are very fun. All right, my son's a Virgo, very funny, very social. The Knight of Pentacles, everybody wants to pin it as being the slowest one. And I do the same thing. I say it because we overanalyze everything and we don't want to make a move until we know it's right. But this is also a card of really getting along with everybody, socializing, talking, having a good time. But your challenge might be lighten lightening up a little bit. Maybe you need some good time in your life. Maybe you need to socialize a little bit, hang out, and not worry so much. So you might be being asked to tap into some of those fun Virgo qualities right now. You may be getting lost in overthinking, keeping yourself up at night, overanalyzing everything. All right. So let's see the energy coming towards you, the High Priestess. All right. So this is really this very strong intuitive energy. I feel spiritual now. I feel like you're going to have this energy that shows you that what you've been dreaming is going to manifest for you. All right. So this could be a spark of holy shit, deja vu. I feel like I've seen this person, or I knew this was going to happen type of energy. All right. So keep that in mind. You may have a lot more going on right now than meets the eye, but you may be not used to or comfortable with the energy you're feeling, that you may be over analyzing the situation, but it looks like something is about to change with the energy coming towards you. You're calling somebody in. All right. There is somebody that's been quiet. There is somebody that's eyeballing you. There's somebody that's studying you. There's somebody here that you feel very strongly psychically connected to. All right. So don't overanalyze it. If you felt it, you dreamed it, you thought it, you think it, you believe it, it's true. But your emotions and your memories, your past memories, your subconscious can play tricks on you. All right. So the person coming towards you, Knight of Swords. Look at this person coming towards you. Right? Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy coming towards you. Both you guys. Night energy. I love it. So very much on a mission, but different types of personality. All right. The person that you connect to could be very fun loving too. I'm going to go with the good qualities first. All right. Very fun, very intuitive person that you connect to as well. All right. So they trust what they say too, and they think they're right as well too. So sometimes you guys can butt heads. I can see that. Right. But this is somebody that goes with what they say first. They speak their mind, and they make choices pretty quickly as well. But the difference between this person and this person is this one here may think too quickly. Sometimes they may stumble on their feet a little bit. All right. Whereas you may prevent yourself from taking risks because you're overthinking. This person here sometimes doesn't think enough. They just go for it. All right. And so there could be a very defensive energy between the two of you as well. This person can sometimes be a little bit, one minute I choose this, the next minute I choose something different. And so they might say something and then you're like, well, you said this and I remember, because Virgo going to remember everything you friggin' said. All right. And this person is sort of the same way, right? But they're more likely to switch it up a little bit. All right. This person here, I'm going to tell you right now, can make it so they're right. So you got to be careful with this person. They know how to switch the stories and they're so quick with it, but a Virgo is going to say, sorry, I remember. This is like, let me pull out the notes. All right. I've got the receipts. All right. So this person tries, but they'll get very defensive. So now I'm going to get into, some of the negative about this person is they can get very defensive, and sometimes it can be a no-win battle. It feels like you can't win with this person, but I think you're the one out of anybody that can actually, being very earthy, can actually see through this person's bullshit. And that's where the High Priestess and the Moon energy comes in. There's a very love and nurturing energy between the two of you where somehow you guys can call each other out, but you'll be able to make it up to each other or figure it out and work through a problem. So let's see. But this person tries to pull it over you. They try to get a fast one over you. All right. They definitely do. Those Knight of Swords, very defensive, and they'll use that defensive attitude to scare you off. So it can be a little bit of a bullying attitude when it comes to words, but you're like, oh, fuck no. No. Virgo's like, all right. I think Virgo is right after Sagittarius when it comes to serial killers, right? Virgo's a Dexter. I'll clean up my mess too. Don't second guess. I'm not, so look at the popcorn. I just totally took a dark twist on that. My dark rider just came out. All right, this one tried to pull a fast one over you, and Virgo is like, this ain't happening. All right, let's see. My hands just got sweaty. I'm on your side. All right, let's see what else about this person here. They may keep secrets from you. They may be keeping secrets from you too. All right. And that could be what's really driving you crazy. Because this person doesn't like when you call them out sometimes too. So I am picking up on that. So if they're trying to keep something from you, do I have any new hobbies? Don't make me. Oh my God. Let's see. So we do see reflection, revisiting, and evaluating. So if your person's gone silent on you or has been going silent on you, this is showing up as it's weighing on their conscience. All right. So this person looks like they want to clear something up with you. And Dexter, I loved Dexter. He was awesome. If he loves you, you're good to go. He'll protect you. All right. And this person that you're connecting with really does have a very kind and a strong spirit. And that's why you love this person, because you're like, damn, they try to get one over me, but they're not. But they try, right? But a very gentle soul too. So I do see why you like this person. All right. And I do see this person can be kind of lucky too. So they may have a luck streak about them. It seems like that's why they trust their choices. They trust their judgment. They just go for shit. And typically they're very happy, and you guys may share a lot of happy times together, or you can have a good funny times together. You may make each other laugh. All right. And so that's how you'll know this person. Let's see if I can get a date. This person does like their freedom. So keep that in mind. It could be a Gemini, like where they need to really have their freedom, go out and explore. And I have a sun energy. So it could be a Leo too. It's somebody who's pretty confident and somebody, like I said, who's typically very positive and happy. They could be born between January 22nd and 31st, or September 8th and 22nd, or those could be anniversary dates or important dates. But a very generous, charming, patient, calm person at times in general. And you guys really do get along. All right. You really do get along. And I love this that's coming through for them. So let's see what they want with this, though. Let's see what's going on, because it does look like you guys are being quiet to one another, and it's driving you crazy. All right. So the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is showing up. There seems to be a pause between you and this person right now. And you guys are changing. And this is what's happening here. All right. So right now in this current energy, your person seems to be kind of reflecting on what's happened in the past, reflecting on something they said. And it's not that they're not keeping tabs of you. You may be worried. You may be overanalyzing, trying to study them. But I'm seeing here that it's just about a pause. It's about, leaning back a little bit, giving this person a chance for them to really think about or see what they're going through, or what you're going through, or what happened. It's a temporary transition, which means this person is starting to see things from your perspective, or see a different perspective. It looks as though you're going to get some sort of, they will break the silence. It looks as though this person will come forth with, revealing their truth, maybe whatever it is that you're calling forth with this person. The outcome is justice. All right, so apparently it could be some sort of making something right, could be a sweet apology, it could be, just trying to make it fair with you. And remember, not everything is going to be to your expectation of fairness, but it does look like this person trying to be authentic with you. So being real with you. What does Spirit want you to know? 6 of Wands. It looks like you're going to win. But what I'm telling you is you both are very competitive. All right. The two of you are very competitive. But it does look like a victory coming in for Virgo. It just could be that right now you are dealing with a little bit of limbo where the two of you are kind of going through some shift or a change. Let's see, Aries through Pisces. I'll get a yes or no for right now. Remember, if the first reading resonated and this one here gives you something that doesn't seem right, the first reading is the one I spend the most time on. That's the one that I would say go with, all right? All right, let's see. Cookies are, if they're crumble. Virgo's Dexter. You remember how he cleaned up? That's a Virgo thing. Look up his sign, guys. I think I did it a long time ago. I think he is a Virgo. Ask Google what Dexter's birthday is for me, please. Let's see. All right. So it's weighing on you. You've got a lot going on, Virgo, but let's see. Aries, a yes. All right. So Aries desires you. It looks like you're going to be very happy with the outcome with you and a Virgo. An Aries. Taurus, we see yes. All right. Well, they're showing up as the King of Cups. Right? A lot of love for you. It seems like you guys balance each other out very nicely. Gemini, no, the Devil card right now. So it does seem like there's a lot of mental activity going on. There's a lot of triggering going on between you and a Gemini. So it could be very unhealthy energy right now, which is why things are in limbo. Cancer, you got a yes. You got 2 of Cups, potential soulmates with you and a Cancer. Leo, yes, you have slow and steady, right? They're invested in you. It looks like you guys making some plans for the future. Virgo, you have the Ace of Pentacles, so we are seeing a fresh start happen for you. You have a new energy of luck coming in around you. Ace of Pentacles with you and a Virgo. And we have Libra. We have a yes with a Libra. We have communication coming in with a Libra, and we have long-term commitment with a Libra. Scorpio, we have the Emperor card. We're seeing yes, they're stepping up, taking responsibility. Sagittarius, we have a no. We have Sun, though. We have delayed messages, but we see communication coming in with a Sagittarius. Capricorn, you have a yes. You have the Sun card. A lot of love there. And Aquarius, you have a yes. You have 4 of Pentacles, though, so it's hard for them to open up, but it looks like your Aquarius is going to open up. Scorpio, Sag, Cap, Aquarius. Pisces, we see a yes. All right, they want to build something with you. And you said Aquarius? Oh, so no. But okay, so maybe I just pinned him as a Virgo. How about, the actor? So he's an Aquarius. All right. Yeah, he's a little aloof. He's a little out there. All right, Libra. All right. What does Libra need to know? Don't forget to say happy birthday to Cancer. If you want to win a personal reading, check out my membership. If you want to hang out, learn some cool shit, get some energy checks. All right, Libra. What does Libra need to know about who or what's coming towards you in love for Libra? All right, let's see. Your energy, 4 of Cups. All right. You refusing any other offers? You feeling, this is the kind of energy that you might be giving off. Maybe you're feeling like you're being ignored, or feeling like you're not being heard, or you're just starting to kind of feel unhappy about some of your relationships, or you feel stuck. You're feeling kind of stuck in a situation. All right. Your challenge here, the 3 of Wands. All right. You're waiting for movement. You're waiting for that call. You're waiting for connection. You're waiting for the right timing too. You're just not sure what's going on. Seems like you're waiting for, cliche, you're waiting for your ships to come in, and you're just feeling stuck and bored, and unhappy in the situation. Now, it just seems like you may be kind of contemplating and thinking about the relationships around you, the people that are in your life, are people supporting you, people listening to you, or are people ignoring you, rejecting you, what's going on. But it's looking like your challenge is getting out there for some of you, expanding your network, connecting. Maybe you're refusing to. This can give me that energy for you, Libra. Like, I know I should get out there. I know I should go connect with some new people. I know I should meet some new friends. Maybe your old friends are not supporting you, not showing you any love. Maybe the person that you've been trying to talk to for the past 3 years that has been ignoring you won't, maybe it's time for some of you are like, maybe but I'm bored, you know, um, it's not that you're afraid to get out there for some of you, and so it's easier to go back to the person that you're stuck on than it is to move out and move forward. But if that's not the case, this is just what's showing through in the reading here. And it's showing me that you may be feeling stuck in a situation and you wanting something to move, but something's not moving and you're constantly feeling like you're at a crossroads. All right. You're ready. You have options. There's got to be something, there's got to be movement, but you're stuck. You're just stuck sort of waiting for something. The energy that's coming towards you, well, it's about to change. You got a Knight of Wands coming towards you. Things about to get fun and exciting and a new adventure. Let's say somebody popping up at your doorstep here saying, we got to get out and go somewhere. We got to get some movement going on. You have this Sagittarius energy. All right. You have Sag that says, hey, lighten up. Let's have some fun. So there is already a different kind of energy here between you and this person that's coming towards you. Maybe you are holding on to something, right? And you just don't know how to move forward. You don't know how to let go of something, right? But we're seeing this person here that is like, ready to go, very passionate, ready to, but the thing about this person here is sometimes they can leave you guessing. It seems like this person's always ready to go, always on a mission. And, sometimes maybe you're feeling a little bit left behind at times, right? So we also got devil energy. All right. So, all right, I'm just going to call it as it is. And I know some of my Libras are not going to want to hear this. All right. So maybe up to this point, it was resonating with you. This is where it could take a little turn. This is a player. This is a person here who is very self-centered, very egotistical, cheating, or just playing, just sexual energy, multiple partners, doesn't want commitment just yet. And you're constantly getting the calls, hanging out, getting together, but they keep, whenever you bring up commitment or wanting to know where things are going, all right, you want to know where things are going, that's where all of a sudden they disappear. Now, you have options, but for some reason, it's easier to call this person up because they come back in, especially if it's a booty call. All right. It's not that they're not attracted to you. There's a lot of lust there. There's extreme lust there. But your light's being dimmed, all right? You're wanting more support, more love, more happiness. You're not getting what your heart needs from this person. You're constantly stuck waiting for them to make a decision, waiting. And maybe this person has an addiction too. This could be somebody who has life in the fast lane, right? And it's not that this can't go any further, but if they are addicted to something or attached to some unhealthy habit, they don't have room to love anything. It's nothing to do with you. It's this person's habit that has control of them. Something has control over this person that doesn't allow them to have the best life they could have. Right? So let's see what else about this person. You have Capricorn energy showing up. You have Sagittarius, endless enthusiasm for life. But with the devil here, it's life in the fast lane. So you're connected to somebody here who sporadic. You can't pin them down. 1 minute it's infatuation. 1 minute I love you, and the next minute I need to go get my fix. All right. And isn't it funny that it's a Capricorn? It's not funny, guys. All right. What else about this person? All right. So on average, normally this person in you, it's somebody that you see or have seen growth with, right? There's been times when you guys have been very in harmony. This is somebody who loves nature, very naturalistic type of person too. And so it can be sort of a two type of personality. 1 minute it feels like, this person is really connected, really grounded, really fun. And it seems like things are going in a very good way. And then the next minute, it seems like it takes a turn. This person, it gets bored. This person gets bored easy. All right, we're seeing this person's going to go through a spiritual awakening. All right, they're preparing here with this devil card here. So nobody is protected from lessons and karma and spiritual awakenings. All right. This is somebody here that may be going through one right now, or maybe they're living too fast. All right. Life is getting to them. This devil card is it's still a spiritual energy. This is the devil is trying to wants you to break out of the chains. All right. And so your person, could be hidden burnout. They may hit burnout. After a while, this kind of lifestyle you can only do for so long. And your person it looks as though, and now this makes sense, the 9 of Wands, the Page of Wands, the 9 of Wands, this is somebody, the adventure's almost over. It's like either they have to grow up, or they're getting too old for it, or their knees are giving out. I don't know. This is somebody that, the 9 of Wands, it's wearing on them. They're fatigued. It's like you can only live your life. You're going to burn out at both ends. So it does feel like, this person that you're connected to. I knew you'd catch that. Let's see. You got Pisces energy here too. So let's see. We're not done with this reading yet, though, because if this is something this person's going through right now, let's see any birthdays or anything else that comes through. April 20th through May 8th, August 12th to the 19th could be important days between you and this person. I am seeing that this person is very charming, very optimistic, and very determined. So this person likes your attention and likes attention as well. And so this is why, and you're very attracted to this person. And it's very hard for you to let go of this person because of the devil card is here. You're very attracted to this person, and maybe there is a part of you that has had fun with this person, that lifestyle, but you have a side to you that you want something more, and this person keeps you constantly waiting and stuck, and you're not seeing any growth. All right. So let's see what they want with this connection and the possible outcome, future outcome with this person. All right. So I see the Six of Swords. So this person driving on back up, right? And it looks like they want to get past some sort of argument, frustration, or disappointment that they've caused or that you guys have had recently. The Six of Wands is, can we move? Can we compromise? All right. So it looks like they want to compromise, move forward, clear something up with you. The possible outcome here, I am seeing a celebration. So what I am seeing here is you're the Four of Cups. It looks like the Three of Cups is coming back in. So it looks like you're going to get that celebration, that date. You're going to talk. You're going to connect, right? But it could be another karmic cycle with this Devil card because you're still getting this energy coming back in. So this person, yeah, you may get what you want. You may be going back, but you may still, the challenge might be not sure where things are going. All right, what Spirit wants you to know, the Queen of Cups here, it's, there's going to be some emotional processing here. There could be another roller coaster here coming in, still a little uncertainty. And still, they may leave you in that Four of Cups energy right now. All right. So let's see. But you have a reconciliation coming in, and you've got them heading on back towards you. We do have Mercury retrograde coming in as well. Let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries through Pisces. Libra. Libra took a quick turn. Might not be your reading today. Check your rising moon. Aries is a yes. You got communication coming in with an Aries. All right, a breakthrough possibly. We have Taurus. We also see a breakthrough with Taurus. It looks like, though, they're coming in to be truthful and honest. All right. And so communication there. Gemini, we're seeing no. We're seeing conflict, some guilt. We have Five of Cups, abandonment here. We have Cancer. Maybe. Looks like, though, it's going to be sort of back and forth up in the air. All right. So, it just feels like there's always a back and forth here. Leo, we see you got a yes or a no, right? It depends. We're seeing Lover's card. All right. And that's going to be, again, there is love there. There's a choice there. There could be soulmates, you and a Cancer, right? But sometimes the yes, no with the Lover's card it could be a past person, and there could be a lot of karma there. So, but we do see a possibility of a reconciliation or communication coming in. That was Leo. Virgo, we see a yes. We see initiating conversation. Libra, we see yes. We see Page of Wands. We see some fun energy coming in. Scorpio, we see no. We see the Hanged Man, right, kind of on a pause. Sagittarius, we see yes. We see a reconciliation, playfulness, forgiveness. Capricorn, we see a yes. We see a relationship, soulmates, you guys connecting again, right? Love there. Capricorn, we see a yes. We see justice, right? Maybe learning some lesson. Aquarius, we see a no. We see Five of Pentacles. It seems there could be communication, but it could be a letdown. Pisces, we see a yes. We see Seven of Pentacles, all right? So it looks like they're really thinking about, what's happened and reevaluating the future. And they're invested in hoping that you guys can move forward, right? Eight of Wands right there at the bottom of the deck. Let me turn the fan on and I'll be right back. I need to get a lighter too. We're gonna sage before we go into Scorpio. Look at the sage stick has had it. All right. We're gonna get a little bit of cleansing. All right. Let's get some water. And let's get ready for this. All right. I love you, Libra, but man, you took a twist on me. I gotta go with what comes through. Right? Scorpio. Let's see. Let's get something good for Scorpio. I want something good for everybody, but don't forget to say happy birthday to Cancer. All right. If you want to win a personal reading, it took me a minute. No. Scorpio. Who and what's coming towards you in love? Scorpio. Libra. There's a Libra coming. Are you Libra's devil? Let's not go. I just saged. Let's see. All right. Looking good so far. All right, Scorpio. So you're giving off a good energy. I like it so far. Six of Cups. All right. You've got a lot on your mind. All right. You got that. I'm looking for my soulmate. I want my soulmate. All right. I feel comfortable with somebody. You're in love with somebody. You have good memories with somebody. Your past might be, coming up in your mind. With this card, you may be going over, thinking about the past. And it's also the card of forgiveness. So maybe you are finding forgiveness with your past. All right. You are, you're okay. You're okay. You're giving off a nice vibe. All right. The Six of Cups. You're attracting in good love. So, some of you might be, like I say in some of the readings here, if you're not resonating with what this energy is that's coming in for you, it's also a spiritual message for you to find forgiveness and come into alignment so you can attract that kind of love into your life. You got to be forgiveness, and to attract forgiveness, right? So if you try to attract a person to come in to reconcile, you've got to find that forgiveness within, and that's what will show without. But regardless, it looks like you got that forgiveness. Maybe some of you are already there and you've got this, reconciliation coming in, or you recently met somebody and you're just feeling really good about somebody. So what's your challenge? Opening up and trusting and being vulnerable. The Knight of Cups. All right. So, it's like That's not the hardest thing. You know, it's not the hardest thing. I don't know where that came from. Well, I guess why I'm saying that is because it looks like something you can fix or change if you want to. Unless, of course, your challenge is you're dating a charmer, just like Libra, you know. Whereas you're, you know, as a challenge, the Knight of Cups can be also somebody who just loves to be in love, but with everybody. And is that you? You know, are you the one? But all right, we don't need the drama right now. Who's coming towards you? The Tower, the energy coming towards you. Your person, Six of Pentacles, somebody wanting to obviously make something right. So there could be a switch here, a unexpected change here with your person. Somebody wanting to rebuild with you. And it doesn't mean this person has to be somebody you broke up with, but they obviously, the energy coming towards you is somebody here who is going or has gone through a Tower card or is going through a move, going through something that's changing their life. Aries, Scorpio energy. Your person, though, is somebody here who wants to bring balance to your life, an earthy energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it seems like good friendship between the two of you. Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Very solid, you know, wanting to, you know, you guys respect one another. You know, playing your cards right, making plans, you know. I mean, they want to play their cards right, but want to, you know, hopefully make plans. But you're struggling with being vulnerable. This person may have been a little rocky with you in the past, or you may feel like this person has been, you know, maybe they were going through something and, you know, separation with somebody, or they were going through something that created some drama in your life, and maybe you felt unstable. It looks like their life is coming into a balance, though. And this could be, you know, we need to figure things out, but you know, there's definitely a new energy, a new vibe with this person. It doesn't feel chaotic. It feels like I'm past that. So let's see what else about this person. And to me, it seems like you're so willing to forgive this person no matter what, because if this is a good friend of yours or a friendship, or you've had a beautiful relationship before, or you feel like they're your soulmate, you know, your challenge though is trusting again, though, because you know the Knight of Cups is you holding back your feelings. Maybe you guys have gone through a breakup before. Scorpio, this could be another Scorpio. But I see this person is starting to see you for who you really are. They're starting to see their truth. And they feel drawn to you. I mean, there is a very strong connection between the two of you. A profound connection. This person may be connected to nature, animals, wildlife, and they're determined to put the work in. I love this. They're hoping that this relationship can work itself out. A very fixed energy. So it could be a Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, or Taurus. But it looks like your person is on their way to rebuilding themselves after some major breakdown. And I have, yeah, Sun and Saturn. So this is somebody that's had to learn some lessons. It looks like they're taking responsibility of their life. They may have gotten in trouble with the law, with authority, or debt, or anything like that. It could be something that's happened in their life. They are divorced. But they are taking responsibility of their life, is what it's showing me. So we are seeing somebody owning up, learning their lesson, and determined. And it looks like they're coming towards you with a very strong heart, very confident energy. If this has been somebody that you haven't seen in a while, this is somebody that is going to shock you at how much their attitudes changed. If this is somebody you're connected to right now, it does look as though they are determined to prove to you. And it's like they want you to see that they're changing, or they're willing to change for this relationship. All right. So January 8th through the 21st, February 1st through the 11th could be important dates for you. Very strong Leo energy here too, with the Sun and the Six of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So you have 3 sixes showing up in your reading, which is love. And it is showing, whatever this Tower card was. And, it is also showing maybe this moment of forgiveness for you. So you're reconciling with somebody that you love. The only challenge is going to be that this has hurt you. The scenario, the situation has hurt you. Now, yeah, you're giving off a great vibe because you are. And whether your cross watchers want to believe it or not, or people, Scorpio is very forgiving. But at the same time, you will tuck your own or repress your own feelings and forgive other people. And this is where, this is what's happening though. So you don't want to repress your own emotions and feelings and forgive. Can you trust again and open up your heart again? And I'm seeing the Seven of Swords. Somebody really has lied to you, betrayed you, cheated, maybe possibly, or you have been in the past. And this person that's coming towards you, you're very much in love with. You feel like they're a soulmate, but you're having a hard time. What do they want with this connection? We see the Devil card and we see the Seven of Wands. So we're seeing that they want to push past, heal something that happened in the past. Now, there may have been an addiction to, there may have been, like I said, some deception that happened in the past. But this is somebody who, no matter what, is willing to push through and grind through any challenges that the two of you may have. It seems like this person sees you for who you are, is seeing your truth, and is trying to, they're trying to break down your walls, all right? Or they may be trying to, if they've hurt you, they're going to do what it takes to try and make amends. What's the possible outcome? We're seeing the Fool card and advice from Spirit, the Nine of Pentacles. So the success rate here is pretty high. It looks like, a new beginning, a new journey, and it looks like it's coming with its challenges. But I feel like your person is determined and confident enough and willing to do whatever it takes to make it work with you. Now, you guys, this doesn't have to be an ex. This is somebody, could be you meeting now, and they're trying to break down your walls, they will do what it takes to win you over. because it's somebody who wants to win you over. You're in their energy. And the Six of Wands and the Sun card. So we're seeing here like this big, huge win here. And possibility of somebody returning here for a date. You know, let's get together. Let's hang out. All right. Let's see Aries through Pisces. You have Aries showing up for you very strong. You have Capricorn. It could even be Aquarius and another Scorpio. All right, Aries through Pisces. All right. Let's see, Aries through Pisces. Aries. We see a no right now with an Aries, the Hanged Man. It seems like there's a pause between the two of you. It might be too soon. Taurus, we're seeing yes, we're seeing the Six of Wands. So we're seeing this, you know, you guys pushing through, and there's a high success rate here, right? We're seeing Gemini. We're seeing maybe, right? You guys are you're at this turning point. It looks like you're making plans, initiating plans. And so anything's possible here. Cancer, we're seeing yes. We're seeing long-term relationship with a Cancer. Leo, we're seeing yes, right? An opportunity coming in here with a Leo, opening up. Virgo, yes, we have a relationship forming with a Virgo. Libra, we see yes, we're seeing the Queen of Wands, right? They're going to step up their heart here, in love with you. Scorpio, you have Justice. So we're seeing a yes with the Scorpio. So it looks like you guys are finally going to make peace. Sagittarius, we see a yes. All right. So it looks like they're finally coming in with the truth. Capricorn, a yes. 10 of Pentacles. We're seeing long-term commitment. Aquarius, we got a yes. We have communication. Page of Pentacles. And Pisces, we've got a yes as well, too. We've got messages coming in, too, with that Page of Cups. All right. Let's see, Sagittarius. All right, Sag time. Don't forget, happy birthday to Cancer. You know, it helps the video out too, but you can win a personal reading. All right, Sag. Who and what's coming towards my Sages? What do my Sages need to know right now? Sagittarius. All right, let's see, Sag. Your energy, the Tower card. All right. So this is, you're kind of a little bit all over the place right here. Something might have just happened in your life that's kind of thrown you off course. I had to sneeze. Sorry. I muted you guys. All right. So the Tower card. Somebody, maybe you found out some truth about somebody. You got the Seven of Swords. Six of Pentacles is underneath that. Facing some truth, all right? You really, damn, I'm just having a sneezing fit with you. Somebody, you're allergic, this person causing you some shit. Well, it looks like somebody tried to get one over you and it didn't work out. You found out, or, you know, you're about to find out. But at the same time, like, I also feel like you may have already known something. You just weren't expecting it to happen or come to light. Maybe you are the one that revealed some truth to a situation, and now you're dealing with the tower. You're having to face some sort of truth. All right, what's your challenge? You got the Knight of Cups too. Person coming towards you, Five of Wands, so somebody not happy. Somebody coming through to bring you some challenges here. This ain't over. You know, so I see something's going on between you and another person that maybe you just weren't expecting it. You weren't expecting it to happen, but the challenge is you love this person, but there's conflict, and maybe you were trying to hide your truth from this person, or, I don't know, there's some anger, frustration, and I got the Ten of Swords. So this is somebody that you may have broken up with. So let's see. Aries, Scorpio. You may love this person, but maybe not enough. Maybe you just wanted to be friends with this person. All right. So let's see what's going on. This is somebody here that there's been, you got the Ten of Swords showing up in your reading. We're seeing the Tower card, and we're seeing the Five of Wands, and we're seeing that there's been some sort of, challenge, or something's been revealed here with that Seven of Swords. You found out something about somebody. So we're seeing some conflict. Let's see. Maybe this is somebody you were having an affair with, and the truth came out. They're going through, because your person's energy is, they might be going through a breakup because of this. Sag, sometimes you get the real dirty drama ones. All right, Seven of Swords. There's been some sort of deception here, some cheating or lying. And it kind of shocking you because maybe you weren't expecting the truth to come up. What else can you're giving off an energy of the Tower too. So, let's see. All right. So let's see. You've got somebody who could have been born between March 1st and 10th, November 27th and December 18th. Now, this is somebody that you thought was very trustworthy, and they may be a natural born leader. So they could be even a Leo energy, right? Somebody who's very much, very successful. All right. And you had a deep connection with this person. We're seeing a soulful and spiritual energy between the two of you. And this is the Tower card. So this could be you feel, maybe this person brought a spiritual awakening to you. And it really triggered you into this awakening. All right. But now there seems to be conflict because maybe this person was already in a relationship. Or you've gone through a separation. And it's really playing with your heart right now. You can't you're in love with this person. All right. And this person feels a spiritual connection with you, but there is a lot of challenges and drama between the two of you. There's passion between the two of you, but there's also a lot of tension. Right? This person really opened you up to a new dimension of consciousness, and you may have done the same thing for this person. And I'm seeing resolving conflict. So I do see there's a lot of conflict between the two of you. So what does this person want with you? I've got the Sun card, a renewal, rebirth. Like they're not done here. They're not over you. And I see that you're in love with this person, but there is a lot of conflict between you and this person. And here they come again, the Sun card. You could be dealing with a runner, somebody who does run from their problems or runs from this. You got these challenges here. And the outcome here is the Five of Pentacles. It's like, I want to reconcile with you. This is what they want. They want sex, romance. They want to bring this back to life. But then I still see a constant challenge between the two of you, because then it looks like Five of Pentacles, the outcome, them running here or feeling, as soon as something goes, negative or goes bad, they're out the door. I've got Spirit Advice, Wheel of Fortune. So here I am. You are dealing with somebody that you keep going around in circles with. Seems like a lot of drama between the two of you. You may call it off and then start again, call it off and then go, back and forth, back and forth. But the love between the two of you, or the connection between the two of you, draws you back together. And there could be, for some of you, lies between the two of you. Like you guys lie to each other, or you're lying about this relationship. And here it comes again. So it's whether or not you're ready to get off this hamster wheel. It just seems like you guys keep spinning and going around in circles. You make up and then break up. But obviously you met this is one of these where you met for a reason. This person created some sort of awakening for you, and now you're tapped in. So Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. And who's coming back around is somebody that you've had conflict with, and there possibly could have been, thrown in the towel and then coming back around. Just a lot of challenges between the two of you. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. I just got hit with allergies. All right, Sagittarius. Aries, yes. You have communication coming in with an Aries, all right? They're all about you. Lots of attraction towards you. We're seeing an energy shift, and there's no doubt in my mind that you're not the one that they have passion for. Taurus, we see a Ten of Swords. All right, so this is a no. The Sun card shows, though, that this is where could be a Taurus coming back around, but you guys have exhausted it. There's a constant, pleasing here, but then it goes nowhere. Gemini coming back around, yes. It looks like you guys, the Chariot, looks like this could go somewhere. Cancer, we're seeing no. There's a lot of regret and guilt here. Leo, we have yes. All right, love is growing. There's a lot of success. Virgo, we have a no. Looks like there's a lot of negative energy or people around this situation and their hands are tied. Libra, we have a no. We have Five of Cups. There's a lot of change, grief, sadness here between the two of you. Scorpio, yes. Scorpio wants to come back home. There's a relationship between you and a Scorpio forming, reunion. Sagittarius, same thing. Look at you got the Three of Wands. So you got somebody moving on in, somebody coming home. Things are looking good, and we got Aries energy here too as well. So lots of growth there. Capricorn, we have yes, same thing. It looks like you guys very possessive of one another, connected to one another. Aquarius, we see yes, they want to build something with you. And Pisces is a yes or no because it's the Lover's card, and it could be a very karmic-y situation, so it's up to you. All right. All right, here we go. Capricorn. I am excited too. From Madrid. Nice. All right. Hi, Rita. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Aubrey. What does Capricorn need to know about who's coming towards them in love? Let me get a good shuffle for you. Hello, Richard. All right, Capricorns. Your energy, Three of Wands, looking good, right? You've been putting all the pieces together, getting it together. You know what's going on. Whatever you're doing, you're making it happen. Making those calls. Putting the work in. You've been putting all the pieces together. There's nothing to worry about. It's all coming in divine timing. And, I know that divine timing, I got to stop saying that because I know that can be a trigger for you guys because it's happening. It's happening. It's all coming into alignment, right, precise timing. And that's all you can do is keep on working it. Keep on doing what you're doing. Seems like you know the right people. You're connecting with the right people. There's movement happening here for you. sometimes you can't see behind the scenes. You can't see, and then you start to worry. You may start to see signs, and doubt, right? That can always come through when we're putting so much work into something, but then all of a sudden it's like it's just about to come in, and then we start second guessing things. That can happen as well too. Maybe some of you even planning to relocate or think about, checking out the other side of your community, seeing what else is out there. It just feels good for you. It seems like there's a lot of movement happening here in your life. Right? Your challenge, though, the Two of Swords, everything I was just kind of saying here, you might be second guessing yourself, right? Did I do something wrong? Did I make the wrong choice? Did I this? Did I that? Or no, you already know. You've already done it. It seems like you have put all the right pieces together, right? You've put all the right pieces together. It's just sometimes some things take a little bit of time, and when it finally does happen, you'll forget about how long it took most of the time. And so you can get caught up in your head sometimes and doubt yourself, is all I'm seeing. So what energy is coming toward you? Six of Swords, here it comes. We're about to travel. Here comes your boat. We got somebody coming in to pick you up and move. Let's go. And it looks like, all this work you've put in, and work as in mental work, physical work, spiritual work, your own life, doing life work, you've been keeping it together, is showing here. Now you're about to hit a clean streak. You're about to navigate some calm waters. But it also does feel like you're stepping into a new territory. So you may be moving, faster soon here than you think. And it's going to be not second guessing yourself. Not second guessing yourself. It's going to be, you're getting what you want. You will be getting what you want. And once you do, it may not look the same way or the way you thought it would. And just let it come in, right? Somebody here cruising on in. Your person, King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right, so it looks like a sharp-dressed man, right? Somebody coming in, very smart. You might not always be able to read them. All right, this is not going to be a super highly emotional person. Yeah, they may be able to discuss, talk, go deep, but they're not somebody here that's going to be mushy-gushy all the time. And they're showing up in their truth. And this is me, take me as I am. But, this can be a stubborn, fixed energy, too, with this person that's coming towards you. This is somebody here that is very smart. So most of the time they probably can fix something, are right. But when they're wrong, they're not going to admit it. This person, if they need to make a decision, sometimes they can shut down and need some quiet time. And so they can be aloof. They're not going to get caught up in drama most of the time, unless it's just for social reasons and they just like to gossip. But you've got this nice air energy coming towards you. And that's it. That's what I've got. Let's see what else about this person. All right, you guys asked for a good one. All right. I'm glad you like the style of this reading. I love when you guys give me feedback. This has been my Wednesday reading for quite some time now. I've been trying to keep them the same each time. I always shake things up. I can't say that because I always shake things up. But pretty much the same kind of rhythm. What else about this person? All right, so we are seeing a strong air sign. This person is, most of the time, this person is pretty much on point. I will say that. Like, they get it right. And they will get it right. You have a very generous energy too. And this person is not afraid to pursue dreams. They're not afraid to go after what they want. All right. There's a lot of courage with this person. And it looks like this person is pursuing you. So smooth sailing. Whoever's coming towards you is pretty much upfront, says what they say and they mean it. And whether you like it or not, that's a different story. The King of Swords is going to tell you their truth. And if they're coming in upside down, or, if they're coming in reverse, they're going to lie to you straight out. But this here is showing me somebody who's pretty smooth sailing. And it's somebody here that is showing up honest and respectful. And so the other thing about this person though, they will, if you ask them if you've gained weight, they're going to tell you yes, if you have. They're not going to lie to you. So that's how you'll know this person too. So if you ask them a direct question, they are going to tell you the truth. So be careful what you ask for. So if you're looking for some sweet validation and, you just wanted them to lie to you, let them know in advance. Just lie to me. All right. So if this person was born between April 20th and May 8th, or August 12th and 19th, or these are special dates, this could be your person. This person is very charming, very determined, and very optimistic most of the time. This could be what drew you to them. They have a nice aura in their good time. So if you're here and this is somebody that sounds like your person, but you've had some rough times in the past, right? This is what drew you to this person. I mean, they pretty much have a fun-loving attitude. And this person looks like they're really determined to see where things go with you. All right, this person sees or wants to pick up where things left off, and they still want to navigate the waters with you. They still want to see where things are going. And I got a Pisces here too. Fairy tales do come true. This could be your fairy tale love coming in. All right. So what do they want? Watch, I'll get the devil. No. I got the 10 of Wands. All right. Make your life easier. It looks like this person does want to either make your life easier by helping out, by adding, relieving stress, or getting past some sort of a situation here that you guys have been under, some stress. I do have 5 of Wands. I do have Queen of Cups. It could be an apology for hurting your feelings, saying something, being insensitive. Sometimes this person can be insensitive. They may come across as insensitive, but like I just said, they're just a truth teller. So they might not realize that they have hurt your feelings. They're like Data from Star Trek. But it looks like they want to relieve or apologize or make up for some sort of conflict for some of you that, maybe disagreement that you guys had. The 9 of Swords. They may be feeling guilty about something they said. All right. And I do see the outcome, Queen of Swords. So it looks like this is going to be your partner in crime coming in. All right. So whenever I get these two like this, same suit, it does seem like I'm picking up on, maybe this is your happily ever after. And it seems to be, like I said in the beginning, coming in sooner than you think. What does Spirit want you to know? You gotta lighten up. If you're going around in circles, talking yourself out of something or confusing yourself, let it go. All right. This is releasing any doubt. And also, if somebody said something that pissed you off, can you let it go? Because it looks like, you know, it's time to let something go for some of you. All right. Aries through Pisces. Did I say it right? Data? It's Data from Star Trek, right? It's the truth. All right. I do just wanna. I will holler at you, Valerie, in a second. Let me get through the Aries through Pisces for Capricorn. Aries through Pisces. Thank you. All right, Aries through Pisces. 8 of Wands, right? There's going to be a shift. Things are going to start to pick up gear, kick into gear for you, Capricorn. All right. Aries, 2 of Cups. Yes. All right, so we're doing yes or no today. All right, it looks like you guys are connected, very attracted to one another. Things are going to work itself out. Taurus, you got a yes. It looks like, it's a challenge, but you guys will make it through. Gemini, we see no. We're seeing, there's too much confusion right now. The Moon card. We have Cancer, yes, right? They want to build something strong with you long term. Leo coming back around, but I got a no here. I do see them returning. Virgo, I do see them choosing you or choosing to come back around, but I do see a no too as well. So there's love, but there's a no for some reason. Libra, yes, courage, strength, right? You and Libra looking good. Looks like a lot of growth between you and Libra. Scorpio, no, we got 5 of Pentacles. It looks like you guys are still, something's working against both of you. Sagittarius, it looks like you're letting go of a Sagittarius. The no, Devil. Capricorn, you got the Temperance card, right? So that nails the whole read-in. It's like things are working out in a timely fashion. All right, you're doing what you need to do. You just keep on doing what you're doing, and it's unfolding for you. Aquarius, we're seeing no, but you're overthinking things. It's only a temporary setback. Pisces, we see yes. We're seeing a 6 of Pentacles, all right? So making some plans with a Pisces. And I just want to say welcome, Valerie, new member. I go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, depending on which tier you are. Tuesdays for everybody. And so I will put the live stream up in the morning. You can come in, post a question, but I'll also explain more of the membership to you on Tuesday. Thank you and welcome. And things are always growing and changing over there, but I'm on every week. All right, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, guys. You guys are so helpful in there. All right, Aquarius. Who and what's coming towards you in love? Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? All right, let's see. Look at you, Six of Pentacles. All right, I like it. This is the energy that you're giving off. What people see about you, very kind, very generous, very open, right? So it looks like you are bringing some sort of balance into your life. Looks like you've been through enough and you know your worth and you're wanting equal positive give and take, and that's it. You know, you got your eye on people, you can read right through people, you can tell if somebody is really if they're being honest with you or not. So you're calling the shots. You know, you're really playing your cards right, right? You're looking good. So anytime I see you get a 6 like this, it's saying that you're attracting in some positive movement into your life. Good money, good friends, good support system. You know, you got it to give. So share with us, Aquarius. You got all this good luck, throw some my way. What's your challenge? The Knight of Swords. Look at, you're second guessing yourself too. You Knight of Swords. You know, maybe mentally you're kind of overthinking things. You know, this is the energy that you're giving off though. But in your head, are you reading people? Are you second guessing? You know, you starting to look back at the past, get triggered. You know, let's see who's coming towards you. You got the Hanged Man and you got a Queen of Pentacles. All right. So it looks like, you know, there is somebody here that you and another person, you're totally different. You got an air and you got an earth energy here coming your way. Now, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It doesn't mean that this person has to be a earth energy, but this person's qualities. This person is meticulous. This person's got it going on. They look good. Very grounded energy. They have to have things a certain way. And I can just see that this energy between the two of you is you kind of have a different personalities. So it's going to be some adjusting with the two of you. And maybe sometimes you get up in your head sometimes. Tell me more about this person for Aquarius that's coming towards them. You know, I am seeing, though, it's kind of funny because this came in the last one, but your challenge is your mouth. Your challenge is your perspective. Sometimes your challenge is the way you say things to somebody. You may assume something or may have assumed something, and you may be right, but you're dealing with somebody that might be kind of stubborn and might, you know, be sensitive too. So sometimes you might say things too quickly. And this person, and this doesn't have to be negative just because I'm calling people out here. It's just the personality traits I'm seeing that are different. You may beat this person to the punchline, and sometimes you could be defensive too. If this person does pull away, If this person pulls away on you, this could also confuse you. I am seeing that as well. And that's where you have usually a very good sense of judgment. And then you second guess yourself when there's a pause. Virgo, there it is. All right, Virgo energy. Somebody with strong Virgo energy or earthy energy. And this is somebody that has love for you. This is somebody that can be hard to read. Virgos can be hard to read. Even if it's not a Virgo, this is the energy that's coming in for your person. And this person is very meticulous and also very critical of themselves. So they can be very sensitive. And you might not know it. You might say something and this person could take it as an insult. And so if this person gives you the silent treatments, Virgos are good at that. It could be because they're either misunderstood or they got their feelings hurt. Why are you saying that? And I am seeing that if you've been going through separation with this person, we're seeing the end of this cold, dark period. There's a renewal period coming in. So we are seeing that there is, we're seeing that there is a new start coming in. All right, look at this, Aquarius. Your energy, you're a true visionary, inspiring others as well. All right. Why are you saying that? Can you guys ask? Do I need to block? Because I only have subscribers here, but I don't know why. All right. So what do they want? The Two of Wands. Your person is wanting to make plans and move forward. All right. So this is somebody that sees potential with the two of you. And maybe wanting to move forward with plans. Now, I can see that the spark is there. There could be communication you're already having with this person. There is communication coming in with this person. And it looks like they want to connect with you. That is what they want with this connection. The only problem I'm seeing between you and this person is perspective. The outcome is the King of Wands, all right? So I am seeing here commitment here for an outcome. Anything else Spirit wants you to know? The Justice card. But I didn't pull out dates for you. Let's see if I can find... All right. So somebody wanting a commitment with you and wanting to also be real with you and be authentic. Now, there could be, if there was a misunderstanding or somebody did feel judged, somebody may have felt judged. It looks like if they've gone quiet on you or somebody has gone silent, same thing, or ghosted you is what I was going to say. It looks as though the Two of Wands, it's like, I'm still here. I want to see where things go. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag too as well. So pride or ego could have played a part here. All right. We have change coming in. This person can be unpredictable for you. I'm looking for the first one I see with dates. We have March 1st through 10th, November 27th through the 18th. And I get trustworthy, intelligent, and a born leader here. So this person here is very strong-willed and very, normally you can trust this person. But it seems to me like there was some misunderstanding and somebody felt judged. All right, so let's look at Aries through Pisces. All right. All right, Aries through Pisces. Aries, yes, Page of Pentacles. All right, so it looks like they want to open up communication. Taurus, seeing the truth. We're seeing clarity come in. Communication, it's a yes. Gemini, maybe they're trying to talk themselves out of it, but they're feeling pulled towards you. Cancer, we're seeing no. There is communication coming in, but it seems like they can't get over something. Leo, no. Separation still. Maybe it's too soon. Virgo, we see yes. We're seeing taking action, stepping up, taking responsibility. Libra, yes, fixing things, wanting to work things out with you. Scorpio, we're seeing no, the devil card. Sagittarius, we're seeing maybe. We're seeing, movement though, and communication. Capricorn, yes, lots of growth here. The Empress card. Scorpio, Sag, Cap. Aquarius, we have yes, Ace of Cups. So we are seeing a new relationship come your way. And Pisces, yes, we're seeing communication, messages of love coming in with a Pisces. All right, let's see. All right, we made it. You're welcome, Debbie. Thank you for being here. You're welcome. Besos. All right, let's see Pisces. What's coming towards you in love? Let's see your current energy in love. What does Spirit want you to know, Pisces? All right. Page of Wands, Pisces over here. Let's hang out. You just want to hang out with somebody. You're feeling very called to somebody, attracted to somebody. Is it lust? Is it love? But it looks like lust here. You're definitely wanting to flirt. Looks like you're in a little flirty mood here. You needing some adventure. And I got the Four of Pentacles. Let's see that your challenge. You trying to flirt with somebody here that has their heart on lockdown, or is that you? It's like you want to build foundation with somebody, but um are you just, connecting with people and then closing your heart down? Like you're keeping it more like playful energy? Or I'm going to go with either that, or you're connecting to people who are emotionally unavailable. person, the energy coming towards you is somebody coming back around with the Wheel of Fortune, all right? You got another, this keeps going around in circles. Now, this could be somebody you're just currently dealing with, but it seems like it could be the same scenario. And this person here, it looks as though there's love here. They want a relationship with you. I mean, if this is somebody that's already in a relationship, that could be why you're dealing with emotional unavailability. But you're hanging on, you're waiting for somebody, and it looks like you got somebody coming in here that wants to connect with you. Tell me more about this person for Pisces. Tell me about this person that's coming towards Pisces. All right, you have Sagittarius energy. I don't know, Sag's read was kind of spicy. So this is somebody here that's pretty fun, good times, typically, happy, looking for fun, and very attractive, energetic person coming your way. All right, and I am seeing unpredictable, though. This person likes their freedom, and you just never know what's next. So expect the unexpected with this person that's coming your way. Seems like you may have been waiting. You can't let go of this person, but this is what excites you about this person. You might have a lot in common with this person. You both have a lot of fun together and can kind of up and go and do things. And, they're them being so unpredictable is what draws you to them. I see potential for growth here, but there's a lesson coming back around here too. So, it's learning the lesson as well too. So how do we do things differently? Because you both got love for each other. If your person was born between March 11th or you and 31st, or October 18th and 29th, or December 19th and 31st, or if these were important dates for you, this could be your person. Now, this person's very protective of you too as well. Very creative and fun-loving person, and a very straight-worthy person. So I still am picking up a very Saggy energy. This is somebody who loves, loves the earth, loves doing things out in nature. But again, you're getting Uranus and you're getting Moon. So this can be somebody that's very emotionally unpredictable too as well, and very unique and different in their approach to things. So they're not like your typical. Very sexual energy between the two of you, but you guys find a way to balance each other out in all areas. But sometimes it feels like this person or one of you is closed off a little bit when it comes to commitment. Or, something happens and this person, it feels like there's a sense of not being available for you. You don't always feel emotionally stable or secure with this person. So what do they want? The Nine of Wands. They don't want to give up on this connection. That's for sure. Possible outcome is the Empress card. So it looks like you guys just keep on, giving to this, and it's growing. It's like they have love for you and want to meet up or want to connect with you, want to see where things go. But this is also trust. you know? It's just allowing things to grow naturally, but, just keep watering it, keep watering the plant. Looks like they don't want to give up, even if you have gone through many times together. There it is. There's the Knight of Wands, the spirit message for you. I was picking up the Knight of Wands with your person the entire time. All right, very Sagittarius energy, very adventurous person, somebody who loves life, but also somebody who's also very ambitious and kind of does things their own way. And so sometimes it can be good for you, but when you're wanting something more stable, this person isn't always available. But bottom line is, you guys are in love with each other, and you find your way to each other each and every time. And they do not want to give up on this connection. Talk about lightening things up a little bit in there. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries through Pisces. You got the Lovers card here at the bottom of the deck. Aries, I see a no. It seems like you're dealing with somebody here who's focusing on themselves, traveling, or just kind of dealing with life on their own right now. Taurus, we see a yes. We see they're very committed to you, and somehow you'll make it work. Gemini, maybe. Seems like they want to see where things go with you. They're still in this. Cancer, we have yes. Ace of Pentacles, making a serious offer to you. Leo wants to build a life with you. Yes. Virgo is at a distance, focusing on themselves. Hermit card. Libra, yes, there's your Sag, right? Your Sag energy. Sorry, I don't want to confuse you guys. Scorpio, we're seeing maybe. It's the Wheel of Fortune, right? So it's kind of like, let's see where things go. Allow it to unfold. Sagittarius is a yes. There's the Page of Wands. That was you, so that can be very strong indicator. Capricorn, yes. Six of Pentacles, making plans. Aquarius, yes. Being responsible, stepping up. And Pisces, yes. You got the Queen of Wands. All right, so you're going to get what you want, Pisces. Yes, tomorrow's individual signs. I have to do Scorpio and Sag. I completely forgot about them. And then membership. And I love you guys. Thank you for everything. And I will see you guys on Friday too with all signs. So thank you for supporting my channel. You guys are amazing. Thank you to my mods. You guys are awesome. Take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow.